Next up is the finalists from InventOR, an exciting competition for college and university innovators and entrepreneurs across the state competing for grants and prizes to fund their innovative ideas. This year's pitching company, LoveHate Athletica, won the InventOR competition and is joining us on stage today. Let's hear more directly from Jensen Barnes.
Thank you. Hi, my name is Jensen Barnes, and I'm the founder of LoveHate Athletica. And what we are doing is trying to make premium, fashionable, and functional tennis apparel. And what we're doing can really be summed up in 2 sentences. Tennis clothes suck, and I'm here to change that. My story started when I was 12 years old, and from USTA tournaments, playing all of high school, eventually getting recruited to play my freshman year out of college, and now playing on the U of O club tennis team, I can tell you one thing is for certain. Tennis clothes are matronly, they're unflattering, and they're really poorly designed. And this is really a 2-part issue. First of all, tennis is known as the lifelong sport. And what this means is that some brands like Nike design thinking that 70-year-olds and 16-year-olds want to wear the same thing. And that's absolutely untrue. And additionally, Lululemon or similar brands in the more modern space have gotten into tennis because of this emergence of a tennis population in the US since Q3 of 2020. And so they've gotten into the space with little to no expertise, and that leads them to design items like this dress on the far side, where it has sewn-in shorts and a halter neck, so you literally cannot get into it. Yes, I've tried. And we can look no further than the US Open, where a sponsored athlete from Nike had to change her outfit in the middle of the match because, quote, the dress is so bad. That's crazy. Now, what we're trying to solve is this exact issue. Now, my first launch product, or my MVP, is the Serving Looks tennis dress. And the coolest thing about this dress is that it has detachable shorts with a button clasp system, that can detach, and you can wear them completely separately, so it's really a 2-for-1. Additionally, it has a 2-way pocket, so you can hold tennis balls 3 different ways. And as we expand our color range in the future, you'll be able to customize your outfit depending on the color shorts you wear. Now, we are currently selling this for $119 on our website, but with our pre-sale, it is at a slight discount, and it costs us around $27 to make, and that is a 77% profit margin, even without economies of scale and an MOQ of $350. Now, the global tennis market for women's apparel is around $2 billion. However, this is set to grow at around $100 million per year. And the reason why I included this US tennis population is because almost all of that growth is coming from the US, and we're really trying to capitalize on that. With that said, the people we're going after are those who are actively in the USTA. So those are going to be, high school players, college players, and women's leagues who really feel that fashion-conscious pinch from current tennis apparel. Now, where we orient ourselves amongst the market is really in that tennis specialization and modern quadrant. So although Nike is in this segment because of their work with Serena, you obviously saw from that headline, there's still a lot of work to be done. Now, in terms of our go-to-market strategy, we are direct-to-consumer. However, we know with this strategy, there can be customer acquisition problems, and that is why we put a lot of emphasis onto our marketing plan. Part of that plan has been partnering with Sun Talent Agency in Texas, and they have been pairing us with micro-influencers on an affiliate marketing basis who have around 10,000 followers and are in our demographic. So those will be, their audience typically plays golf or plays tennis and are in our same age range. Now, from our own social media, we've had over 1.2 million impressions since launching a social media campaign 2 months ago. And with that, we've had 10 pre-sales ranging from the US to New Zealand and Australia. Now, these are just some of the comments we've had. However, we've had over 2,600 saves on one single video on TikTok, and if only a fraction of those people come back when we launch officially next month, we will completely sell out. Now, in terms of our next steps, what we're really trying to do is go small wholesale just to get our brand name out there, so that'll be locations like Players Racket Shop in Portland, and eventually in the next 3 to 5 years, we want to do pop-up shops in highly concentrated tennis areas, so think like Napa tournaments and things like that. Now, this is some top secret information, but this is a special occasion, so I'm sharing. This is our next collection that we're launching in spring of 2023. It is called the GOAT Collection, and it's a 3-piece collection that has a tennis tank top, which is reversible front to back, a tennis skirt, and tennis shorts. And this is supposed to be the basis of any tennis player's wardrobe. Now, in terms of the team that's making it happen, there's myself, and I'm currently seeking a business administration degree. I also have a head of advertising who has extensive work in product photography and website design, as well as a partnership I'm working on with IconSource, which is an NIL platform, as I want to eventually work with collegiate athletes. And then I also have multiple mentors, but this one specifically has a lot of experience in the venture-backed space. Now, currently, what I'm here to do is to meet more people and to get more people on my board who have fashion industry experience, as well as in the next 3 to 6 months, I will be looking for my first round of investment. Thank you so much for listening to me. I can't wait to answer your questions.
This is so exciting. So you saw on your comments that people said, I need this, but for golf. Could this version work for golf?
Yes, it can. That is one of the best things about this is that, honestly, tennis needs a lot of specialized things with being able to hold tennis balls. And the pocket that we designed, the reason why it's 2 ways is because it has a pocket that actually works, I guess I could show you, on the top. So people can hold tees and ball markers and things like that. And I have had people test it on the golf course, including myself, and it has worked just fine.
I have to say, I know quite a few very fit 70-year-olds who would wear this. It's very cute, it's very flattering, and I love that it is a 2-for-1, that the shorts could be used for a number of other activities.
Yes.
So what are you most excited about for what happens next?
Ooh, that's a good question. I'm really excited about the potential of changing a lot of young tennis players' lives. I know, like, for me, when you look good, you feel good. It's the same reason as why you wear nice things and you present, because when you dress nice, you just feel a certain way. And for me, like serving in a match and being deducted points because I couldn't hold a tennis ball, it hits you. It hits you in the gut because you work so hard. So you want to have clothes that make you feel just as good.
And function really well.
Yes. So that's what I'm looking forward to.
So how did you determine your price point, and do you have any evidence of willingness to pay for your age range focus?
Yes, so we've already had 10 pre-sales, which pre-sales for clothing are really hard to get because I am somewhat of an established brand because it's my first product. I only really started in April. And part of that is we are really competitive in like the premium athletic wear space. So all of Nike's dresses are over $115. They're actually upping their prices just recently to over $120. Lululemon's dress, the one I showed you that you can't get into, is $138. So we really are in that competitive landscape, and all of our purchases have been from people in our age range that we predicted.
Beautiful. Okay, let's see the next question. Where do you source your fabrics?
That's a great question. So our products are designed by myself, and then I outsource like the tech packs to a brand in LA. However, the actual garments are made in Dubai.
Great. Let's see the next question. Do you have any supply chain issues as you scale? Do you foresee any of that?
So that's part of the reason why I'm really looking for advisors. Currently, I haven't had any issues with that yet. Of course, making custom garments is going to have longer lead times because you can't just slap a logo on it. So right now, my production times are looking at around 3 months, which is pretty industry standard.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
I know we have another audience question, then I have a question as well. How do you plan to prevent or adapt to replication of your design?
Okay, this is cheesy. They say, like, you can copy the recipe, but the sauce ain't the same.
Girl, I know what you're talking about. Nobody does it like we do it. I do know that's true. Yeah, well.
So that's part of it, is that, so actually growing up, I was really heavily involved with Nike, as I feel like most Portland kids are. I ended up going to some of their design camps, getting involved with some of the head people there. And their lead times for things are absolutely insane. Like, their free run tennis or running shoe took 7 years to actually get to market. So even copying my strategy, it'll probably take them at least 9 months. So I'm looking at capitalizing on those, new adapters.
Yeah, there's a lot to be said for being smaller, right? Do you want to make shoes?
No.
Okay. That's a whole other beast, right?
No.
So do you want to sell this company eventually? What's your big picture plan?
Eventually, yes. I mean, I think the dream of any entrepreneur is to build a successful brand and then to have some kind of exit, whether that is going public, whether that is selling it. That is completely in the future. Right now, I'm focused on building the best brand that I can and really serving my audience, which are tennis players, and eventually expanding into other sports like golf as well.
And why do you think tennis, and why now? Why was there such a big growth in 2020 for this sport?
Yeah, so a really big reason for that was because, as you know, everything was shut down. And so everyone was like pretty much forced to go outside. And what are there a lot of? public tennis courts. So additionally, I'm forgetting the name of that new sport with paddle.
Racquetball.
Pickleball. Thank you.
Pickleball.
Yes,
Huge.
the fastest growing sport in America. I should have remembered the name. Yes, they're taking over a lot of tennis courts, so there's also an option there. But since Q3 of 2020, 49% participation increase. It's crazy.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah. So there's just a lot of public attendance now. Yeah.
That's wonderful. Okay, well, I'm just so excited for you. This is a beautiful
Thank you so
product.
much.
I can't wait to see what happens next, and I hope you'll come back and give us an update after you launch.
Oh, I would
well
love to.
done. Beautiful
Thank you.
pitch.